The owner of the hate account, Libs of TikTok, is once again under fire after she apparently celebrated child abuse. On Tuesday, the account shared an Instagram reel and captioned the post, "Based Grandpa." Well, why? Well, the video appears to show a teenage child in tears claiming that they were put in a headlock by their grandfather, all because I asked to be called they, them, which is non-binary. Those are the pronouns you refer to a non-binary person as. I don't think that that's a difficult request, but apparently that's enough to warrant violence against a child. Now, anybody that's shocked that Chaya Raichik is cheering on literal child abuse must not be familiar with her, okay? Now, the responses here from the internet are pretty spot on. Esquire writes, "Chaya cares so much about children, she's cheerleading child abuse." Another, called Delusion Takes, says, "Protect the kids unless they're leftists. Then violence is 100% okay and based." Another said, "These people are way too comfortable admitting that they're fine with or support abuse." Antifa Fanatic writes, "I can't imagine cheering on a child being beaten up by an adult, thinking, I'm the hero." Yeah, again, it's horrifying. Another person says, "Nah, domestic violence isn't based." Another points out, "Libs of TikTok, we want to protect children." Also Libs of TikTok, "Child abuse is based." That's Unafraid Lefty writing that. Another says, the account that cares about the children is now advocating assaulting children. Go figure. Again, not surprising. And then finally, someone else said, this is Scott Free 91. "So you're celebrating physical abuse now. This is a new low for you." Is it though? I have a feeling that they can go lower, okay? That Chaya can go lower. Shouldn't be a surprise at all, given the amount of anti-LGBTQ hate that has popped up in this country. I mean, in 2023, GLAAD and the ADL, which again, if you know, you can have issues with the Anti-Defamation League when it comes to Gaza, right? But on the issue of other things, yes, their numbers are generally pretty accurate when it comes to hate crimes against LGBTQ plus folks. They recorded more than 700 incidences of violence and threats targeting LGBTQ people, and of course, there's likely more. It's likely an undercount. The irony here is that Libs of TikTok regularly claims ridiculous things like, oh, gender-affirming care, child abuse. Gender-affirming care for prepubescent children, right? That amounts to pronouns, using a preferred name, and allowing them to dress and use the name that, again, they would prefer, of the gender they would prefer. That's it. Okay, how's that child abuse? No, what's actual child abuse is saying, no, I think that you are this gender because I think that you're this gender, and you are going to live the way that I tell you to. I don't know, it seems pretty abusive to me. But apparently, putting your child in a headlock for using they, them pronouns, that's not child abuse, according to them. Opposite world with these people. That's what it is. Now, by the way, one of the arguments here that I hear from right-wingers a lot is, hey, why do you people want to keep parents from knowing about kids' gender identity if they have a different one? Well, this is an example of why. Because a lot of these kids do not feel safe around members of their family being themselves. There are bigoted family members who will use violence, fear, intimidation, will, cart them off to some like religious camp, right? Where they're more likely to be abused by a member of the clergy than by a drag queen, okay? Or, a member of the LGBTQ community. The people that abuse children the most usually are members of the church, okay? Which is disastrous. That said, Libs of TikTok, they have posted, and they don't just repost videos that are cringe, right? No, what they do is that they add commentary to it, which is usually just accusing LGBTQ plus folks of being groomers. And that's the thing. That's what they've been doing. And so that riles people up. and ends up leading to violence and threats of violence. Okay, USA Today reported that in November of 2023, the account has been for years engaging in a network harassment campaign and posting content in ways that appear to be directly responsible for generating dozens of bomb threats, death threats, and other harassment. So that's all on Libs of TikTok, okay? So I don't think it's shocking. I don't think it's surprising that they're out there advocating for actual violence, cheering on actual assault, and child abuse. It's literally the entire reason the account was created for in the first place. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, hit the bell icon in order to get notified whenever a new video is released. And if you want to support independent, progressive media through this difficult time where it seems like everybody is shutting down, you can become a member on our YouTube page, you can become a subscriber on Facebook, or you can go to my Patreon. It's patreon.com/Jeff Waldorf. Thank you.